shit, I don't want no pit. Nigga, I don't want your bitch. Pull up in a 096. Big body, no 4-wheel. Shit with the lift up kid.
Yo, what's good, JDS? We back with another banger, bruh. Today we got Deadly War in Camden. In Camden months? I don't know how to say that. And it's Active Gang versus 51st Street. Or 51st? Bro, I don't know y'all gang slang out there, bro. I don't know. All I know is, bro, I got the thingamajigger on me today. I ain't playing with y'all, bro. I ain't playing. I know where I'm going. I'm not playing with y'all, dog. I just want to show off these brass knuckles, though. Look. These bitches fire, bro. They some gold brass knuckles. They look silver on camera, but I promise you they're not. They straight gold. So if we going in Commandant today and we about to get ran up on some scallywags, bro, it ain't gonna be looking pretty for me, you feel me? So I just want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all for running up my channel to 2K, bro. I literally hit 2K before the end of the year. My expectations was 1K, and y'all went crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So I appreciate y'all for that. Like, comment, and subscribe if y'all want, man. And let's get straight into the banger. All right.
2 men have been stabbed to death in 2 separate attacks in Kentish Town in North London last night. The body of the first victim, believed to be in his late teens, was found a couple of hours before police discovered the second victim, who's thought to be in his 20s.
Camden, the heart of fashion and culture in London, with some of the most expensive house prices and biggest tourist attractions in England. And from the outside in, looks like the perfect place to live. But that's what the government want to show you.
Bro, England, y'all ain't tell me y'all got the yachts like these?
And from the outside in, looks like the perfect place to live.
Bro, they got the yachts.
But that's what the government want to show you. Once we go deeper into the lower income estates of the borough, we start to see a different story. A story of the country's most deprived estates in London being
kinda look where I live.
Roads of millionaires literally by one street. And how these estates have created a deadly gang war which has taken over the borough in recent years. But before I get into the video, be sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications.
Yeah,
Let's
for
get
sure.
into the video.
Talk to me. Talk to me. I want to see how crazy they are out there. Because I gotta be put on to this British shit. I don't want to be saying stupid shit on the line. I definitely don't want to be an internet thug, nigga.
So Camden is a borough in northwest London and is very, very close to the centre of London. But despite the area being so close to the rich centre of the capital, in the last few years, the war in the area has been going brazy. So historically, unlike neighbouring areas like Islington and Brent, Camden's beef situation hasn't been as active as others. But this all changed around 2016 when a man from Camden called Merce had his watch stolen from another man from another area in Camden. After this, there was some back and forth, which resulted in a big rivalry in the borough, literally between groups of kids that grew up together. One side being gangs built up from a few estates in Camden, which were the Peckwater gang from the Peckwater estate, the QC gang, which were from a road in Camden called Queen's Crescent, and Cumber, which is a gang made up from an estate called Regent's Park in Cumberland Market. They linked up together and called themselves 51st, due to their postcodes being in NW1 and NW5, which is where the 5 and the 1 come from. And from the other side of the feud, we have a gang called Active.
Bro, so this shit started over a watch, like,
where some people may know from their songs, and they're from the Ager Grove estate in Camden. An Active gang are affiliated with another gang called CT1 and NRB, which they all linked up and called themselves 71st. And just like that, the war was now on between 51st and 71st over this watch being stolen. So Camden is actually home to a big Somalian community, with a big portion of them residing in Ager Grove, which is the territory of the 71st gang. Such a big community that the majority of 71st members are actually Somalian. And if you watch one of my previous videos on Mali Strip, Somalian
do what you gotta do.
You don't want to be messing with, which you understand.
Get it back in blood for the watch, I guess. I mean, do what you gotta do.
More in this video. And this beef was
Stay out the streets, bro.
In 2017, 2 members of the AG gang, which represents 71st, executed a triple shooting on 3 51st members. 2 of the members ran to a nearby hospital, but while hospital staff was treating the 2 members, they also called police to the hospital to investigate the situation. Once the 2 realized the police was called, they didn't even care about their treatment anymore, and attempted to run out of the hospital while still having bullet wounds lodged in them. But the police ended up detaining them and arresting them after a struggle between the both. The reason they wanted to run was because all 3 members are actually wanted for suspicion of grievous bodily harm, which all 3 were eventually arrested for. Now, of course, 51st weren't happy about this triple shooting, and they were trying to get it back in blood. So they went on the Ager Grove estate and shot a rival in the face with a shotgun. The rival actually managed to survive and make his own way back to hospital. But this beef really kicked off in a situation that wasn't even linked to both of the gangs. So on February 2017, a 16-year-old girl had an Airbnb party in Kensington, West London. You know those type of parties where a girl invites 7 different types of gangs and asks people to leave their beef at home? Yeah, one of those. So at this party, there were people from all over London there.
Bro, how you do that? I've seen it in movies before. And in real life. How you invite 2 people, groups of people that don't even like each other into your home, into a facility, an enclosed cage where them 2 big bear bastards are gonna fight at? Like, you can't invite 2 lions into the same den and just think they not gonna scrap. Like, y'all tripping, bro. Blokes in the mines want to smoke other mines in a pack because of the watch, bro. Chill out.
A few uninvited guests tried to pull up to the party.
I'm sorry.
People being the boy
British,
from 51st
UK, I'm going.
He pulled up to the party with a gun and knife looking for trouble. But the night turned left for Dotty and his friend and ended up with Dotty being chased down by 20 young boys. And when the boys caught up to him,
run,
they
nigga.
stabbed him 13 times altogether.
Dip. Oh my god.
Which 4 16-year-old boys from Hackney and Tottenham were sentenced and convicted for. So
what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Obviously, that their member Dotty was just stabbed to death. So they were out trying to get revenge. So they went out for revenge in a stolen BMW and travelled all the way from Camden in northwest London to Hackney in East London and then to Tottenham in North London because that's where the people who killed Dotty were from. But they ended up finding no one from both areas. But they weren't trying to go home without spilling some blood first. So 51st went all the way back to Camden to look for 71st members.
That's
found
crazy.
An affiliate member of 71st called AK and killed him. But they weren't done there. They were riding for a whole another 2 hours looking for more 71st members and found a 71st member called Mitch's little brother. Mitch's little brother attempted to run into a cab and begged the driver to drive him to safety, but the driver refused to move and he was dragged out of the cab and stabbed to death by 51st members.
Bruh, that driver was lame for that shit.
And 6 members were sentenced to life for these murders. Then on set,
he could have literally saved a life. Now, doesn't he get like convicted or something for the police or something, bro? I don't know, bro. I don't want to say nothing stupid, but that's fucked up, bro. Like, you could have literally saved that man's life. And you just...
September 4th,
that's
2017.
crazy.
A member from 51st called Flips and the older brother of the second boy who died that night called Mitch bumped into each other on Hampstead Road in Camden and started getting into a little altercation, which ended with Flips stabbing Mitch in his arm, neck and back, leaving the knife lodged into Mitch's bones and murdering him. An undercover policeman just happened to witness this whole situation and ran down Flips and arrested him. And now Flips is serving 17 years to life for this murder. After this, the beef in Camden went under some serious investigation by police, and members from all sides started to get taken down for conspiracies, firearms and drug charges. And the beef started to die down a bit. But then 2019 hit, and quite a lot of the members that were locked up started to come out. And taking in consideration that 51st members, just before everyone started going to prison, had killed 3 71st members. 71st members started coming out of prison on some demon time, and were most definitely looking for revenge.
No. They didn't come out of prison on demon time. The demon activity was already there. The essence built up whenever they stole the watch. Like, these niggas been on demon activity. They chased the one nigga down with 20 niggas.
With no warnings. The first signs that 71st was really back was on a cold Tuesday in February. 1 AM in the morning, a 51st member called Gxng was walking past the Sainsbury's in Camden when a 4x4 crashed into him and several 71st members jumped out on him like a pack of wolves, stabbing him repeatedly in his head and body, leaving him paralyzed and not being able to walk. But that wasn't enough for 71st members. They wanted someone dead for their friends. So on April 1st, 2019, a suspected member of 51st called C Miz and his cousin were walking down Grafton Road in Gospel Oak, Camden, when 4 71st members jumped out a stolen black car and started chasing them. C Miz and his cousin split up, but unfortunately the men who jumped out the car locked onto C Miz, and C Miz ended up dropping to the ground when the 71st members started to stab him repeatedly with machetes and then run from the scene.
Nigga, what are these fucking tribal fucking societies, menaces? What are they doing with machetes? What are you niggas on? Jason Voorhees timing? Bro, y'all crazy. Machetes.
A song called Congo, and the reason why they called it Congo is because C Miz was actually a refugee from Congo after him and his family fled the war from over there. And members repeatedly in their songs say that they get their weed from Congo, not Cali. Pretty much just trying to say that they're smoking on C Miz. And as I said before, the majority of these 71st members are Somalian.
You said they smoking on that, man?
Going about in Camden that 51st members are out on the lurk, and any Somalian they see, they're killing.
Heard some really strong intelligence that there is going to be revenge for Calvin's killing, and his friends have literally said they are going to go out and kill any Somali in retaliation. So I just want to make that really clear. This is from a young Somali woman in Camden who's 24 years old, and basically strongly suspect they're going to go out tonight and kill a Somali.
Which is probably
Bro, they're not drawing any lines.
On the other hand, 71st members kept saying that they're warring with Jalirs, which is basically the Somalian word for West African people. Because you have to remember, despite Somalians being dark-skinned and African, a lot of Somalians don't really see themselves the same as other black people. So this was kind of turned into a race war between Somalian and black people in Camden.
It's just a big-ass race war now.
For so many reasons.
This shit was about a watch.
But 71st weren't happy enough with the killing of C-Miz. They wanted to spill more blood. So August 12, 2019, 6 members started circling the estates of 51st members in a stolen Ford Fiesta and a stolen Seat. When they spotted 16-year-old Culprit and other members coming out of a restaurant around 10:30 p.m. Culprit and other members ran to a nearby set of blocks near Euston Road. But 71st members found them later on that night, and 3 members jumped out and chased them down, catching up to the 16-year-old 51st member called Culprit. Culprit was running for his life and literally screaming for help, banging on neighbors' doors to let him in so he could escape his attackers. But when the 71st members caught up to him, 2 71st members held him, while a 3rd member repeatedly pushed a 1-foot-long zombie killing knife through his chest while it was coming out of his back. And when the 71st members were done, the killers were said to be running away after, laughing hysterically, which is what bystanders said. And Culprit, he was just any normal kid from London. He was talented at football and even had trials for Southampton Football Club, but started getting involved in a local gang and brushed aside his football.
Bro, you niggas is ruthless out there, bro. I've never heard nobody just chase somebody down who's in a gang and just like stab him in the chest. And that man had a whole career ahead of him and shit.
And unfortunately
bro,
became a victim of the streets. Now, as
Real
these back and forths normally go, 51st were now looking for revenge on their recent L's. And there were many stabbings across the month. And early on in September, there was a case of 3 killings in 5 days in Camden. One of these being a man from a completely different area all the way in East London. But unfortunately, he was walking at the wrong place at the wrong time. So he was actually walking on Queen's Crescent Estate, which is a hotspot for 51st members, and was shot and killed in a drive-by, being mistaken for a 51st member. Just an hour before, another woman was stabbed to death just a few hundred yards from the situation. And 4 days later, a 71st member called Nuts was stabbed to death by a gang of 51st members with machetes outside one of the busiest areas in London, Camden Tube Station. And for the longest, a lot of people didn't even know all this stuff was going on, until a 71st member called Suspect started jumping on the drill scene, calling himself the Camden Grim Reaper, and releasing some of the most disrespectful tunes towards his ops. So much that police take down pretty much any song that the gang uploads, which really started to bring some attention to what's happening down there, and definitely got the attention of me, especially a song from Suspect called Dugout, which is probably one of the most disrespectful songs I've ever heard, and really makes you deep how tapped this whole beef is. In one of his lines, he says,
"Same place we used to play runouts, is the same place his chest got dug out. Same place I was telling you play out, is the same place I'm telling you come out."
Which really makes you
that's
think, damn,
tough.
you guys were close friends at one time.
So that's what that nigga meant. That's why y'all were telling me to watch this, bruh. Dog. That's fucked up. Nah, that's hella fucked up, bro.
All stemming from a little small altercation that happened a couple years back. But anyway, guys, that's it for today's video.
And it was all over a damn watch. Like, god damn, bro. Materialism, bro. Materialism, bro.
Peace out.
Alright, that's the end of the video. Never have I heard of a beef that was so innocent. It just started over a watch, turned into a whole racism war, a race war in the UK against black niggas? Bro, I don't know what's going on over there. That's that crazy that y'all needed to start killing each other for a watch. But I don't know, bro. Niggas need to chill out nowadays. Niggas be on demon activity, bro. But y'all stay safe out there, UK, my Brits and stuff like that who affiliated with that type of stuff, or you know, around that type of stuff. I mean, not affiliated. If you affiliated, bro, that's death, my boy. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning into this video, bro. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Let me know down below how y'all felt about this reaction, man. Put me on to some more of their stuff. Put me on both of their stuff. You know, I'm biased over here. You feel me? So put me on some more of their stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next banger, bro. Y'all go have a good day. Peace.